You can be walking in the street and earning much reward and making more friends. What's the secret behind this? Stay tuned. All praise is due to Allah. We praise Him, we seek His aid, and we ask for His forgiveness. We seek refuge in Allah from the evils of ourselves and the evils of our actions. Whomsoever Allah guides, none can misguide, and whomsoever Allah leaves to go astray, none can guide. And I bear witness that none has the right to be worshipped except Allah alone, who has no partners, and I bear witness that Muhammad is His servant and His messenger. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to a new episode of your show, For the Sake of Allah. I'm your host, Moutasem Al-Hameedi. Today we have with us our brothers, Brother Muhammad and Brother Abdul Rahman. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Today we have, inshallah, a beautiful subject in hand. We are still talking about the rights of brotherhood. The rights of brotherhood. These things, they are obligations upon the Muslim towards his brother in Islam, and they are considered to be means of strengthening that brotherhood. They strengthen the brotherhood, and they strengthen that beautiful love that we have for one another for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today we are dealing with something called giving gifts. Giving gifts. We know this is an art. In human relations, this is an art. What to give, what gift to give, when to give it, and how to give it, and who to give it to. So it is a very beautiful way and direct way to the heart of your brother. And this is the nature of human beings. We all tend to like people who give us things, who give us gifts. Have you had an experience, Abdul Rahman, maybe in terms of giving gift? Do you remember how your feeling was when you were given a gift, maybe by a brother or maybe someone who's related to you? Can you tell us how you felt when you...
I mean, once I had a close brother to me, and we were still like, we were still in the, got to know each other, and it was like maybe a month passed, and we were still like brothers and friends. And me giving him a gift, it even made the relationship get bigger or deeper in a way. So,
do you remember, especially maybe at the time when we are young, when we were children?
Yeah,
you know, the best time is when you are given a gift. Do you recall anything of the past?
Of course.
Abdul Rahman, what?
Especially in Eid, when I was a young kid, I used to get gifts, new clothes. I used to get money as a gift, and I used to like to collect money. And I used to see all my uncles, and I'm very happy to see them for the fact that I'm gonna get money from them.
Yeah.
It's an Eid, huh?
Yeah.
That's a nice feeling, to have a presence in Eid, both Eids.
Yeah.
So it happens a lot in families with in the kids. You give out some money or a gift in Eid, it brings cheerness to them.
Yeah. Do you recall anything, Muhammad, at the time when you were given a gift, how it made you feel?
Well, it happened actually a couple of days ago. It was like the door bell rang, and I opened up. It was like a little kid. His elder family member gave him a gift to give it to me. From he's a brother from the masjid, but he's a bit older than me. Actually, I was like surprised because I didn't expect it, but it was like really cheered me up that day, and I felt for him very deeply. When I met him after that in Salah, I thanked him a lot.
Subhanallah, the sense of gratitude is ingrained in the human soul. We tend to be good to those who are good to us, and especially with gift. It doesn't matter whether the gift is precious or it's cheap. It's just a symbolic thing.
Not at all a physical thing.
Move.
It's not in its value, but
and like the brother said, because it was unexpected, and it was an unexpected gift and an unexpected time,
Yeah.
it usually gives this big nice feeling.
Yeah.
You
It is.
tend to love the brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you notice some brothers sometimes they give gifts. Maybe they give a miswak, a siwak,
Yeah, or a misk.
or some perfume. They
Yeah.
give perfume.
Yeah.
It really touches your heart, and you appreciate it.
Actually, it's like it's very nice when people go to Umrah or Hajj or something like that, and they come back with these gifts from Saudi Arabia, like a little bit of Zamzam. That happened to me also. A friend of mine went to Umrah, and when he came back, he brought me a little bottle of Zamzam water.
So,
It was very nice touch, يعني, alhamdulillah,
Yeah.
and brings cheerness a lot.
Yeah. You know, this is the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi
Sallallahu
wasallam.
alaihi
And you know, with dealing with children, they always like those who give them gifts. They always like, if you see a person, sometimes they say, okay, why is it with this person that all children love him? He always, you know, when he goes to his friend's house and his children, they come closer to this man. They always like him. They have a relationship with him. Why? You would mainly discover that this person, or find out that this person gives gifts.
So it touches the childish part in the person.
Yeah.
Even if he's older,
Yeah.
so it's like there's a child in every person.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
That's
touches
it,
the-
yeah. we have the child inside
Yes.
ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you know, it is, well, gift always is a manifestation of love.
Mhm.
As we said, it's not in the value, it's a manifestation of love. Who do you give a gift? Someone who is
And
close to
usually
you.
it's
Someone.
pure love.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why you touch the hearts of kids, because kids, they're usually innocent.
Mhm.
So it's pure.
Yeah.
It's rare. There's still people that do it for interest. They say, I'll give him a gift so that he maybe helps me out in this stuff or that. But it's rare. Usually gifts, they come really from the intention, from the niyyah, a pure intention.
And it would show if it's like for interest. It would show on the person. يعني, you would know. But still, a brother giving you a gift, it's something special and touches the heart. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Let's see how the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam
Sallallahu
dealt
alaihi
with
wasallam.
this issue. Well, we can say the one who taught us that was the Prophet sallallahu alaihi
Sallallahu
wasallam, and he set a rule for human relations when he said tahadu
Do
tahabbu. Give gifts to one another, you will love one another.
Yeah.
So gifts bring love. Some people they don't really realize that, and they look at some people, they have the habit of giving gifts. So some others look at them and they say, well, this is hypocrisy really. Some people, they don't really understand the beauty of gift and the influence that it has on people. Say they tend to justify their position or their mentality, by saying, oh, this is hypocrisy. Well, if you love a person, then it will show.
Yeah.
If you respect him, that's the best gift. Well, that's right. The best gift is to respect a person.
Sure.
But when you give him a gift, that's something material, something tangible, physical.
Yeah.
He will really appreciate that, because this is human nature.
And
We
it's
can't-
symbolic.
Yeah. We can't say, okay, we are not angels. We are human beings.
Yeah.
So we have our physical side, and we need to satisfy that. We
Of
need to
course.
satisfy that. This is why gift symbolizes love. And it's, as I said, it's a manifestation of our love. When I give a person a gift, that means that I have a special love for him.
Yeah.
I have a special love for him. Now the Prophet ﷺ in this
Sallallahu alaihi
hadith,
wasallam.
he says, tahadu tahabbu. So it doesn't only symbolize love, but it also increases love. Tahadu tahabbu. Give gifts to one another, you will love one another more.
Yeah.
So it brings about love. When someone gives you a gift, you will never forget that for him.
No.
And you will
Exactly.
always, wait for any opportunity to pay him back or to do him something in return,
Sure.
to show
And
your
that's true.
appreciation.
And usually the people that gave me gifts in my life, till now, till this moment, I remember them.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't happen that much.
And with the Prophet ﷺ, in his own life, he gave us the best example in terms of gifts as well. Everything that used to come to him, he used to give it out to people.
Yeah.
Sometimes he would, for example, some kind of cloak would come to him, he would give it to somebody else. Just as a gift, straight away. He would give that gift. Anything that, for example, some food would come to him, he would invite somebody else.
Yeah.
That was the habit of the Prophet ﷺ.
So-
And gift doesn't have necessarily to be, for example, gold or silver or jewelry or something precious, as we said. Maybe, well, some food.
Yeah.
That's a
it's
gift.
true.
That's the gift.
Yeah, I've heard that story about some Sahabas.
Mhm.
One of them had a gift, like it was a part of a goat. So he gave it to another Sahabi as a gift. Till it came back to him. It happened to be like 7 Sahabis gave out this gift to each other till it came accidentally to the
So
first
everyone
one.
is giving the other
Yeah,
a gift,
yeah.
and it comes back, it goes
To-
in a circle, comes back to the
to
first one.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. That's really, because they understood that
What is-
giving gifts brings love. So they were concerned about this brotherly love more than they were concerned with this life, more than they were concerned with having a gift and enjoying it yourself. So they were concerned with that
to
more.
bring cheeriness to the others.
That's it, subhanallah. And the Prophet ﷺ,
Sallallahu
as Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, may Allah be pleased with him, narrates, he said that the Prophet ﷺ said to them, answer the invitation when it comes to you from your brother and accept the gift. Some people, they say, when you bring them a gift, they feel shy to take it. No, why did you do that? There was no need for that. They would say, yeah, they have this kind of reaction. Well, there was no need for that. Jazakallah khairan, but I can't take this.
Yeah.
No, accept the gift. This is the advice of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Sallallahu.
And for example, if I come to you with a gift, Muhammad, and you accept it, this is going to leave a very good feeling in my heart as well.
Yes.
You accepted my gift, so you appreciate it, and you share with me the same love, the same brotherly love.
Yeah.
So it's accepting the gift as well is a manifestation of that love that we have.
Yeah. But if I refuse it, it's like it brings back
Yeah.
bad feeling.
Yeah, imagine,
as-
Abdul Rahman, you come with a gift, for example, to Muhammad, and Muhammad says to you, no, I can't take that. Just put yourself in that situation. Tell me, how would you feel?
I'll keep on insisting. And if he still say no, of course I'll feel bad and I may turn red. I'll feel humiliated.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, you might feel something
And
wrong with the relationship.
yeah, I feel like when someone get his heart broken. It's something similar even. to
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's sort of when you come with a gift and someone tells you, he lets you down if he refuses that.
Exactly, he's letting you
Okay.
down.
It shows that something wrong with the relationship.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But some people, out of shyness, they can't just take it. So they have to understand this prophetic etiquette to accept the gift. The Messenger ﷺ said,
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
anyone who gives me a gift, I would take it from him. And they used to give gifts actually, well, they used to use the things available at their time, mainly that was food.
Yeah.
Or they used to cook, for example, the Prophet ﷺ used to like the shoulder of the sheep whenever it was cooked. And he said, if I'm invited or if I'm given a gift, any part of that sheep, I would take it, I would accept it for the sake of Allah. So if you are shy, don't refuse the gift of that brother. Accept it, because it will hurt him. It will hurt, it might leave a scar in his heart as well. So accept that gift when it comes to you from your brother, and as a manifestation of the love that we have for one another. Inshallah, this is a beautiful etiquette. We'll elaborate more. We'll take as well from your
Inshallah.
contributions and your experience in life about this.
Inshallah.
We'll have to stop for a few minutes, and I say to our viewers, stay with us. We'll come back shortly, inshallah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose whom He wills subhanahu wa ta'ala for His mercy, for His messengership, for the revelation to be revealed. This is not for the human beings to make that decision. If a person would turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sincerely, truthfully, asking for forgiveness, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised to forgive. We have as Muslims a duty, and that is to recite the book of Allah, to ponder over the verses, the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to act according to the Quran. The mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala encompasses everything, but who would this mercy will be for? And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent to all mankind. So the ummah, or the people of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, are all mankind since the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam till the day of judgment. Why waste our life without getting to know every verse in the Quran, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. So the gift is one of the prophetic etiquettes that we should really abide by and benefit from in our relationships with our brothers that we love for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there are etiquettes when we give gifts. Well, when you give a person a gift, it shouldn't be for the sake of showing off. It has to be for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's better to be done privately.
Yeah.
You don't gather the people and you give the gift just for the sake of them seeing you doing that. So because this is an act of worship, this brotherhood. So we do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and our intention only is to increase that love that is for the sake of Allah.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it might cause the person embarrassment. If you give it to him in front of people, well, people, they really feel shy if you do this in front of others. And maybe it will even affect the brothers who are around. Why do you give this person or this brother only a gift? What about the rest of the others?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It creates jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And some brothers may not like you anymore. They'll be like, he prefers this brother, and
Yeah, why not us?
why not us?
Maybe you're bringing all of them some gifts, يعني, so you can show it.
Yeah.
You can give it all at one time.
That's
So,
if you
as
give
a
all
group,
of them,
yeah,
that's good,
that's fair.
inshallah.
But if it's
Yeah.
only one, it's of course
should, as the
privately.
Sheikh said, yeah, privately would be more convenient and better.
Mhm. What do you think there are other etiquettes when you give a gift? What things you should, take into consideration when you give a gift to a brother?
Well, giving him a smile, at least, يعني, just not giving him the gift and running away or something like that. So fast. It should be like with
Yes.
a bit of a smile, and you take your time with a few good words.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you give him the feeling that you are giving him a gift. You are not just giving him a charity, and you are not happy with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we also, it would be nice also if, for example, I know what he wants or what he needs. Or for example, it's in Ramadan and he's not in Saudi Arabia, maybe he's in the West or in another country, and he needs Zamzam. And it's nice to have Zamzam, of course, in Ramadan, so I get him Zamzam or I get him Tamr.
That's a very good point, Abdul Rahman. You really, if a person needs something, imagine you give him the gift,
That he
and
needs.
you
What
give
he
him
needs.
that thing that
He'll
he
be so
needs.
happy.
Yeah.
Or he needs a jacket, for example, in winter,
Yeah.
and I noticed that, so I give it. I buy him a nice jacket. He'll be
Yeah.
very happy.
Yeah. And maybe this will be, inshallah, double reward. That you, give him something that he needs, and you have the intention of giving him a gift.
Mhm.
So it's a very good point as well.
Yeah.
And there, maybe sometimes you give as well a gift. There are certain things you have to observe as well in the gift itself. Do you think that, for example, it should be very expensive, very precious when you give a gift?
Not at all. Sometimes, as Abdurrahman said, it's needed. Like a brother is getting married, and maybe he needs something for the house or something like that, kitchen equipment maybe or something like that. Well, it shouldn't be expensive, but it should be needed. Yani maybe we can avoid the expense. Maybe we can collect something for him as a group of people we could share and give him that something that is in need. So it helps a lot. Usually these days things are a bit high in prices and things like that.
Yeah.
So sharing and collecting some money to get one gift is something usually
And
good.
It's symbolic.
Yeah.
It could also depend on the situation. For example, if he finished his studies, I'll give him something maybe more valuable than a normal day. Try to get him something more valuable to make him feel like that he.
Yeah. Well, we can summarize that by saying you should be observant and see what your
Exactly.
brother needs, what things he likes.
Yes.
So you bring
Yeah.
him that gift. And some people, if you, for example, give him a car as a gift, or you give him a bar of chocolate is better for him than a
Yeah.
car. So it's not in value. It depends, you see what people like.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is.
Really, sometimes, some people, if you give him a car, it doesn't really leave that much beautiful feeling in his heart as much as when you give him a chocolate bar
Maybe.
or some
Mhm.
candies.
Of course.
Because this is why you have to see what kind of character the person has, what things he
And
likes.
we gotta
Yeah.
also see, like, for example, if we're gonna buy him a shoe, we gotta know his size. We won't just buy anything. And
Yeah, you don't
here's
buy
a-
him. Well,
here's a present butter, and he finds it's a half, or it's for his kids, but it's
Yeah.
not for him.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is something really.
And sometimes that
Yeah.
happens.
Well,
Mhm.
when you're like really close to the brother, you know these stuff. You know what size is his shoe, what size is clothes on. So,
So you
it's-
should be
You get to
selective.
know.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yes.
Selective in the way.
And the
you-
taste,
yeah.
of course. I've
Very
seen
good.
like brothers accept gifts because they have to accept it. Like you said, inshallah, what the Prophet ﷺ taught us. And
Sallallahu
he didn't like the taste of it.
Yeah.
But he still has to accept it, yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
So it's a bit important to know what the taste of the brother is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you think? Some brothers, for example, they have clothes and, well, they are worn out. They want to throw them away. So he says, okay, instead of throwing it away, let me give it as a gift to that brother. And he gives it to that brother in a very bad shape. How would you feel towards this, Abdul Rahim?
I believe that he shouldn't do that. At least he could give it, for example, to these organizations that give clothes to orphans, because it's known that sometimes they could give used clothes. It is known, but I won't give something used to a brother. It's not looked at it well.
Yeah. What do you think of that, Muhammad? Sometimes brothers, they give the gift and it's really in a very bad shape.
Yeah.
They just give it to you. Okay, this is my gift to you.
Well, I think it's not good at all because
Okay.
he wouldn't accept a gift like that. And the person giving a gift like that, I guess, I'm sure, he wouldn't accept having a used gift or
It
something
would
like that.
have been better that he doesn't give a gift at all, because it may make the brother feel that he's disrespecting him.
Very
He's
good.
telling him,
Very good.
here, you
That's
take
it.
this.
It really creates that feeling that,
Yeah.
well, you don't have really respect for me. You just want to, that's it. It's just
Yeah.
like some kind of obligation, or you just do that.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
lessens the brotherhood.
Yeah,
a little bit,
subhanallah.
yeah.
So it might cause a reverse effect. Instead of
Exactly.
creating
right,
love,
yeah.
will bring hatred.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's this other problem also nowadays. There's brothers that have the mentality that if they get a gift or an invitation, they have to give it back. So, for example, I give a gift to a brother, and he's going into some financial problems.
Mm.
So he refuses it because inside of him he's like, I won't be able to give him a gift now. So if I take it, I won't be able.
Yeah.
That's also something that we find.
You know, it's one of
nowadays.
the things that the Messenger ﷺ taught us.
So,
He directed us in an authentic hadith to accept the gift and to pay back the person who gives you a gift. The things, the people, they really, took too far, and they have took to an extreme, which is if someone gives you a gift, you have to give him back a gift of the same value. No,
No.
just give him a
Yeah.
gift according to your means.
or your
Exactly.
capabilities, yeah.
That's it. If
Yeah.
what you can afford, you just buy him that
And
gift.
if he's a true brother and a Muslim brother, he'll accept it. He won't be
Yeah.
like, no, I give you this, you should give me this.
Yeah.
I give you
Yeah.
a watch, I need a watch.
Some people have this attitude. This is something which is not from Islam. I mean, if
Yeah.
I give you a gift, you have to give me back a gift of the same, quality or the same value.
Mm.
That's not the case in Islam. As we said, gift is a symbolic thing. It's a symbol. It's not about the value. It's not about how much it costs. But it's an expression of your feelings towards that brother. So those who have this attitude that I gave you a gift, you have to give me back with the same value. No, the Messenger ﷺ said in a hadith that we know, if someone does some favor to you, or he helps you in something, then pay him back. And if you find nothing, just say to him, Jazakallahu khairan. Then this is more than enough.
Yeah,
May Allah reward you with good. This is more than enough.
it is.
And we should be content with that as Muslims.
So-
And not be really, materialistic.
No.
See, okay, I'll give him a gift, so he'll give me a precious gift, so I see what he is going to give me.
Well, I
We don't want
remember
this
a
attitude.
story that happened. I gave someone a gift. I've been on a trip, and I bought like a lot of gifts for the brothers I know, and I gave one of them this gift I brought to him. But actually, he said something that really affected me. He said, "This gift is for me." I told him yes. So what surprised me is, like, he said, "Did you remember me when you were on your trip?" I told him yes. That's why I brought all of you guys a gift, and I remembered you. So it's like, he surprised me. Like I wanted to express that I remember you all the time.
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't forget you, but it was nice. يعني,
Yeah, mashallah.
Yeah.
It really, as the Prophet ﷺ said,
So-
creates and brings about love.
Yeah.
I want to share a story with you. One day, a brother gave another a pair of shoes. It was really beautiful and made of good leather. So when they were invited to a big feast, so many people that were present, well, he looked at him and he was wearing that the pair of shoes. So he said to him, well, that's the one I gave you. He said
Oh.
that in front of everyone.
Oh.
He said, how is it like? Is it good? So maybe he said that out of good intention. Do you think that's the right kind
No.
of behavior?
That's showing that you're doing it for your own interest, for the desire of showing off, not the desire of creating love and
Yeah,
for the sake of Allah. No, you're.
If you were in that situation, Muhammad, how would you feel?
Well, I will be embarrassed. يعني. it's so embarrassing. But
I'll take them
of
off.
Of course, it's like I have to notice if he has intention of showing off, it would be a bit obvious. So I
Yeah.
would be like,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, another beautiful etiquette we can use. Sometimes you find items with labels on them with the price label. So take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Take it off. Don't give it to the person, because if you got it for cheap, it's not good to. I mean, to show that you got it really for cheap.
That's for sure.
And if it's precious, it will cause the other brother embarrassment.
Exactly.
Well, you really paid all that money to get me a gift, and he would feel some sort of burden on him that he will have to pay back, or I mean, get you a gift of
yeah.
the same value. So take that label off. Don't keep it. Sometimes people, they get fake labels and they put a really big
Really?
price on them just to show the brother that I paid a lot of money for you.
That's a tricky
Well, this is
thing
not. Yeah,
to do.
we shouldn't do that.
No.
So we can see that in Islam there are beautiful etiquettes with regards to giving the gift, and the Prophet ﷺ, he demonstrated the best example. That was the best thing, I mean, or the best character that we could follow,
Yeah.
as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us. So inshallah from now on we'll observe this. Some people, maybe they are heedless of that.
Yeah.
They don't really use this beautiful avenue which leads them to the hearts of the people, which is gift. So benefit from that inshallah, to create brotherhood and make it for the sake of Allah all the time. So alhamdulillah, this is sunnah, and this is how Islam is. We see how beautiful it is in social life and in everything. It cares for the society, it cares for the individual, for people's feelings and people's hearts. It's about all that. So alhamdulillah, inshallah we'll
Alhamdulillah.
try to apply this in our lives and benefit
Inshallah.
from it.
Ameen.
And I say jazakumullah khairan for your contributions.
Wa
And I say to our viewers, Jazakumullah khairan for listening. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us benefit from these beautiful etiquettes that we are learning from our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We take them directly from the Quran and the Sunnah. And I say, may Allah bless us all. And until we meet next time, I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.